Welcome to Quizzing Hour. Let's see if you can answer all the 100 questions in this general knowledge quiz. Subscribe to our channel for more exciting quizzes. Let's go. Which gas do plants absorb from the atmosphere? Carbon dioxide. Which animal is known for its stripes? Zebra. Which country is known for the creation of sushi? Japan. Which Indian leader is known as the Iron Man of India? Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. How many rings are there in the Olympic flag? 5. What is the capital city of India? New Delhi. What is the freezing point of water in Fahrenheit? 32 Fahrenheit. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Leonardo da Vinci. Which fruit shares its name with a color? Orange. Which sea creature has 3 hearts? Octopus. What is the national sport of India? Which gas do humans exhale? Carbon dioxide. How many planets are in our solar system? 8. What is the largest island in the world? Greenland. What is the capital of Thailand? Bangkok. Which organ produces bile? Liver. Who discovered gravity when an apple fell on his head? Isaac Newton. How many sides does a pentagon have? 5. Which is the highest mountain peak in India? Kanchenjunga. What is the national animal of India? Tiger. How many bones are in the human body? 206. What is the square root of 9? 3. Which fruit is dried to make raisins? Grapes. What is the currency of India? Rupee. How many colors are in a rainbow? 7. How many letters are in the English alphabet? 26. Which natural disaster is measured by the Richter scale? Earthquake. What is the national bird of India? Peacock. Who wrote Romeo and Juliet? William Shakespeare. Which country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the USA? France. Which country is known as the land of the rising sun? Japan. What color are rubies? Red. What is the main ingredient in guacamole? Avocado. Which element has the chemical symbol Fe? Iron. Which planet is closest to the Sun? Mercury. Who invented the light bulb? Thomas Edison. How many sides does a hexagon have? 6. How many centimeters are in a meter? 100. What is the capital of Canada? Ottawa. Which Indian city is known as the City of Joy? Kolkata. How many strings does a standard guitar have? 6. Which color is at the top of a rainbow? Red. What currency is used in the United Kingdom? Pound. Which planet is known as the blue planet? Earth. Which is the largest ocean on Earth? Pacific. What is the chemical symbol for water? H2O. Which organ is responsible for filtering blood? Kidney. Which Indian state is known as the land of the 5 rivers? Punjab. Which Indian leader was the first Prime Minister? Jawaharlal Nehru. What is the square root of 16? 4. Which animal is known for its long neck? Giraffe. Which fruit has seeds on the outside? Strawberry. Which body part produces insulin? Pancreas. How many players are on a soccer team on the field? 11. Which is the largest river in India? Ganga. Which animal is known for having a pouch? Kangaroo. Which element has the chemical symbol Na? Sodium. Which continent is home to the Amazon rainforest? South America. Which planet is known for having a great red spot? Jupiter. Which Indian city is home to the Taj Mahal? Agra. What is the largest animal in the ocean? Blue whale. Which is the national sport of Canada? Ice hockey. Which country invented pizza? Italy. How many chambers does the human heart have? 4. How many bones are in a shark's body? 0. Which element is represented by the chemical symbol H? Hydrogen. Which planet is known for its rings? Saturn. Which is the smallest planet in our solar system? Mercury. Which bird is known for being flightless? Penguin. Who was the first Indian to go to space? Rakesh Sharma. What is the largest bone in the human body? Femur. Which Indian state is known as the Spice Garden of India? Kerala. Which animal is the fastest land animal? Cheetah. Which part of the human body controls balance? Inner ear. Which city is home to the Eiffel Tower? Paris. Indira Gandhi. Which country is known as the land down under? Australia. How many grams are in a kilogram? 1000. How many days are in a year? 365. Which animal is the national animal of the USA? Eagle. Who is known as the father of the Indian Constitution? B.R. Ambedkar. What is the term for a scientist who studies the weather? Meteorologist. Which is the world's largest country by area? Russia. What is the chemical formula of table salt? NaCl. Which Indian state is known as God's own country? Kerala. Which animal has black and white fur and eats bamboo? Panda. Which element has the chemical symbol O? Oxygen. Which vitamin is produced when the skin is exposed to sunlight? Vitamin D. Which Indian city is known as the City of Lakes? Udaipur. Who proposed the theory of evolution by natural selection? Charles Darwin. Which fruit is known as the king of fruits in India? Mango. What is the national game of Japan? Sumo wrestling. Who discovered penicillin? Alexander Fleming. How many players are on a baseball team during a game? 9. Which planet is known as the morning star? Venus. What is the name of the smallest ocean in the world? Arctic Ocean. Which is the hottest planet in our solar system? Venus. Which bird can mimic human speech? Parrot. Which Indian festival is also known as the Festival of Colors? Holi. Who was the first woman of Indian origin in space? Kalpana Chawla. How many did you get Share your scores in the comments below. Choose an quiz challenge and make sure to like, share, and subscribe.